Hello, good morning students. There is another somewhat a little bit of lengthy lesson, that is P block elements. You know, P block elements, the position of P block elements in the periodic table is group 13 to 18. Group 13 to 18 of the periodic table constitute P block element. Their general outermost configuration is NS2 NP 1 to 6, where NS2 NP1 stands for boron family, NS2 NP2 carbon family, NS2 NP3 nitrogen family, NS2 NP4 is oxygen family, that is also called chalcogens. Chalcogen means ore forming element. You know, most of the metals are present as their compound in the earth crust except metals such as gold, platinum. They are called native metal. Except these two, all other metals are found in the earth crust as their compound. These compounds are generally called minerals. Compounds of a metal found in the earth crust is called minerals. Those minerals from which the metal is extracted conveniently or economically are called ores, chalcogens, ore forming elements. And NS2 NP5 is called halogen. Halogen means salt forming elements. NS2 NP6 is noble gas or inert gas. Noble gas or inert gas. These are the different blocks of elements in the periodic table, that is P block. Boron family, carbon family. P subshell can accommodate maximum 6 electrons. Among these two are studied in previous year, and this year we have mainly 4 blocks, 15, 16, 17 and 18. And about this members of P block elements, first of all, I represent all the P block elements here, 14, 15, 16, 17, finally 18. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. The top there is helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. These are the P block elements of the periodic table. These two groups, we can exclude these two. And you have mainly studied about this group 15 to 18. Here 15th group, let us start with group 15. Nitrogen family. Group 15 elements are called nitrogen family. You know, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth are the members of group 15 of the periodic table. Their outermost configuration is NS2 NP3. Due to this half-filled configuration, this P block elements have, or 15th group have extra stability so that they have higher ionization enthalpy than group 13 as well as group 14 as well as group 16 elements because of the half-filled stability. Nitrogen and phosphorus are non-metal. Arsenic and antimony are metalloid, means which exhibit both metallic and non-metallic property. Bismuth is a typical metal. And about the reaction is concerned, all these elements, anomalous behavior, the first element in each group differs from the other in certain respect, that is called anomalous behavior. The main reason for exhibiting this anomalous behavior is small size, high ionization enthalpy and electronegativity, and absence of d orbital, non-availability of d orbital. That is why the first element in each group differs from the other, that is called anomalous behavior. And here we mainly studied about the compounds of nitrogen. Before that, there are chemical reactions. First one, reaction with hydrogen. Group 15 element combines with the hydrogen to form hydrides having the general formula MH3, where M stands for the elements of 15th group. They are represented as MH3 with a lone pair of electron because they have 5 valence electron and for their valence is 3. That is why there is a lone pair of electron. They have pyramidal shape whose geometry which is isostructural with the ammonia. And hydrides of nitrogen, instead of M, if you take N, it is NH3 ammonia, pH3, it is ammonia, pH3 is phosphine, ASH3 arsine, SbH3 stibine, BiH3 bismuthine. These are the name of the hydride. And among this hydride, the properties such as thermal stability, bond angle and basic character. Thermal stability, bond angle and the basic character is maximum for ammonia, pH3, then ASH3, SbH3, BiH3. It is maximum for ammonia. But the reducing character is in the reverse direction. Reducing character is maximum for bismuthine and least for NH3. That is, in ammonia, the hydrogen atom cannot be easily replaced because there exists strong intermolecular hydrogen bond between these two elements, hydrogen and nitrogen. Or as we move down a group from nitrogen to bismuth, the bond between the element and hydrogen becomes weaker so that hydrogen atom can easily replace, or the reducing character increase in the reverse order. There is sometimes question asked, arrange the hydrides of group 15 in the increasing order of their bond angle or thermal stability or even reducing character. This is the order for the arrangement. Clear? Then here reaction with oxygen, nitrogen forms reaction with oxygen. Mainly they form trioxide and pentoxide. Nitrogen forms a series of oxides such as N2O, NO, NO2, which dimerizes to form N2O4. NO2 undergo dimerization to form N2O4, N2O3, N2O5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oxides. NO2. Linear structure. NO. NO2 undergo dimerization. This dimerization, it forms N2O4. Then N2O5, it becomes N2O5, it can be represented like this, N2O5. And nitrogen 1 oxide is sometimes called a laughing gas. Laughing gas. NO2 undergo dimerization, and in your lab, while conducting qualitative analysis for detecting the presence of nitrate ion, when you add concentrated sulfuric acid along with the salt plus a paper board, and after heating the test tube, we can see the evolution of reddish brown vapors. For example, PbNO3 twice. Lead nitrate on heating gives PbO2 plus NO2 plus O2. This NO2 is a brown colored irritating gas, NO2. And about reaction with the halogen. Reaction with the halogen. This type of elements forms two types of halide. Group 15 elements form two types of halide. One is trihalide and other is pentahalide. Here, nitrogen do not form pentahalide, or in other words, NCl5 does not exist. NCl5 does not exist means because of the presence of because of the absence of d orbital in nitrogen atom. As I already told that nitrogen atom exhibits some anomalous behavior due to small size, high ionization enthalpy and lack of d orbital. NCl5 does not exist. That type of question asked for the examination, or in non-availability of d orbital or absence of d orbital, or nitrogen does not contain d orbital. That is the answer for the question. NCl5 does not exist, or nitrogen do not form pentahalide. And about the preparation, dinitrogen. Nitrogen usually exists as N2, therefore it is normally called dinitrogen. It is called a dinitrogen. And about the preparation of dinitrogen, in the laboratory it is prepared by the reaction between ammonium chloride and sodium nitrite. NH4Cl combines with NaNO2 gives NaCl plus H2O plus N2. NaCl plus H2O plus N2. Then it is called ammonium chloride, sodium nitrite. Second method is by heating or thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate. Ammonium dichromate on heating gives N2 plus then pure nitrogen is prepared by the thermal decomposition of barium or sodium azide. Sodium or barium azide. 3Ba plus 3N2. Sorry, 2Ba and 3 gives 2Ba plus 3N2. Azide. You know, NH3 is ammonia. N3H is called hydrozoic acid. Hydrozoic acid. And azide is formed from hydrozoic acid, sodium or barium azide on heating or thermal decomposition. These are the laboratory method for the preparation of dinitrogen. One is ammonium chloride react with the sodium nitrite gives nitrogen. Thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate gives nitrogen. Pure nitrogen, if the question asks separately, suggest a method for the preparation of pure nitrogen. Pure nitrogen is prepared by the decomposition of sodium or barium azide. Sodium or barium azide. Okay. Then next is industrial method or large scale preparation. Large scale preparation of dinitrogen or commercial method of preparation of dinitrogen. And on a large scale or industrial method of preparation of dinitrogen, it is done, you know, this atmospheric gas constitute about 78% dinitrogen and 21% dioxygen, 0.03% carbon dioxide, approximately 1% noble gas or argon, like that. And when this air is subjected to high pressure, it gives liquid air, and this liquid air when subjected to fractional distillation, a mixture of liquid whose boiling points are very close to each other, is separated by fractional distillation. This liquid mixture, liquid air is taken in a fractionating column, and we can say that dinitrogen distills out at 77 Kelvin, leaving behind dioxygen which distills at 90 Kelvin. Dioxygen at 77 Kelvin and dinitrogen at 77 Kelvin and dioxin at 90 Kelvin. Thus we can prepare large amount of dinitrogen. This is the industrial method or manufacture of dinitrogen. And about the properties of dinitrogen. Properties. Dinitrogen is a colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-toxic gas. Colorless, odorless, do not possess any smell, tasteless, as well as non-toxic gas. It exists in two isotopic form, N15 and N42 isotopic form. And also this dinitrogen is chemically inert at room temperature. It is less reactive at room temperature because of high bond enthalpy. Please stress that term. It is inert, chemically inert at room temperature. However, it reacts with metal to form ionic nitride or non-metal to form covalent nitride. That is, magnesium react with nitrogen. It gives Mg3N2. Lithium nitride, magnesium nitride, that is they are ionic nitride. At the same time, nitrogen react with non-metal such as hydrogen, oxygen, etc., they form covalent nitride N2 plus 3H2. In presence of iron, it gives 2NH3. Delta H of the reaction is minus 46.1 kilojoule. That means it is a exothermic reaction. And also this reaction normally carried out at 773 Kelvin. N2 plus O2 at about 2000 atmosphere, it gives nitric oxide. That reaction also carried out at a high temperature. That's about the physical as well as chemical properties of dinitrogen. And the major compounds of nitrogen, first one is ammonia. Ammonia is produced on a small amount in the soil by the decomposition of nitrogenous organic matter such as urea. NH2CO, NH2 react with water to form ammonium carbonate, which on decomposition produces small amount of ammonia. On a large scale, ammonia is prepared by Haber process. In Haber process, nitrogen combines with hydrogen in presence of iron supported over molybdenum to form 2NH3. Nitrogen combines with the hydrogen to form ammonia. Delta H is minus 46.1. That is, the forward reaction is an exothermic process. You know, the exothermic reaction is increased by decrease in temperature. Already we mentioned the temperature as 773 Kelvin. That is the optimum temperature. And according to Le-Chatelier's principle, the following are the condition to get maximum yield of ammonia. Maximum yield of ammonia is high pressure. High pressure, since both the reactants and products are in gaseous state, pressure has an influence in this equilibrium. Pressure is influenced by this reaction. Here, number of moles on the reactant side is 1 plus 3, 4. Here only 2. By increasing the pressure, the reaction shifts in such a way as there is a decrease in volume. High pressure around 200 atmospheric pressure. Second one, presence of catalyst. Presence of catalyst. And third one, already told that the forward reaction is an exothermic reaction, and in that exothermic reaction, if we increase the temperature further, the reaction shifts in the backward direction. That means the system tries to decrease the excess temperature. And an optimum temperature of a favorable temperature, optimum temperature of 773 Kelvin. At a low temperature, combination of nitrogen and hydrogen does not take place. Therefore, an optimum temperature of 773 Kelvin is used. 773 Kelvin. And about the properties, ammonia is a colorless, pungent smelling gas. It is soluble in water. NH3 plus H2O gives NH4OH. That NH4OH release small amount of OH minus ions since it is a weak base. In that sense, it belongs to the class of base. or the basicity is also explained by its Lewis structure. There is a lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen atom so that it can act as a electron pair donor, or ammonia act as a Lewis base. Ammonia molecule possesses a pyramidal shape. Even though it contains 4 pairs of electron, 3 bond pair and 1 lone pair. According to VSEPR theory, if a molecule containing 4 pairs of electron, the geometry of the molecule will be tetrahedral. But here, due to lone pair bond pair repulsion, the tetrahedral shape changes to pyramidal shape, and the bond angle also decreases from 109 point to 107 degree. That is the geometry. And ammonia, due to the presence of this lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen atom, ammonia can donate that electron to transition metal atom or D block element. In that sense, it acts as a ligand. Already you studied in coordination compound, it is called amine, and it acts as ligand due to the presence of lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen atom. Okay. It combines with metals such as copper. Cu2++ 4NH3 gives CuNH3 for 2+. A complex is formed. That is about ammonia. And next compound of nitrogen or oxo acid of nitrogen is nitric acid. It is nitric acid. Nitric acid, you know, the formula is HNO3. On a large scale, nitric acid is prepared by a method called Ostwald's process. Ostwald's process. In Ostwald's process, it involves ammonia oxidized by air in presence of platinum or rhodium catalyst at about 500 Kelvin and 9 bar pressure to form nitric oxide. Ammonia oxidized to form nitric oxide. Nitric oxide further oxidation gives nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide dissolves in water gives nitric acid, HNO3 plus NO, nitric acid. That is, in Ostwald's process, it mainly involves 3 steps. First one is oxidation of ammonia by air in presence of platinum or rhodium catalyst at about 900 Kelvin and 9 bar pressure gives nitric oxide. This nitric oxide on further oxidation gives nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide dissolves in water to form nitric acid. This nitric acid is a colorless liquid which turns a pale yellow color due to oxidation. Laboratory grade nitric acid contains about 68% by its mass. It's a non-planar molecule and the structure is given below. Concentrated nitric acid is a moderately strong oxidizing agent. It can oxidize almost all metal, non-metal and even certain compound. Metals and non-metals are mainly oxidized, but it does not attack native metals such as gold and platinum. Gold and platinum react with a mixture of nitric acid and hydrochloric acid in the ratio 3:1, which is called aqua regia, royal water. Aqua regia is a mixture of concentrated hydrochloric acid and nitric acid in 3:1 or nitric acid and hydrochloric acid in 1:3 ratio. The product of oxidation depends upon the nature of metal, temperature as well as nature of acid. 3Cu plus 4HNO3. If we use concentrated nitric acid, 3CuNO3 twice plus CuNO3 twice plus NO 2NO plus H2O 2H2O nitric oxide, and here it is concentrated. If we use dilute nitric acid, it gives CuNO3 twice plus 2NO2 plus H2O. Here nitrogen dioxide, here nitric oxide. Nitric acid also oxidizes phosphorus to phosphoric acid, carbon to carbon dioxide, etc. That is, it can also oxidize non-metals. And there is an important test that is called a Brown ring test. Brown ring test is mainly used for detecting or confirming the presence of nitrate ion. Here, the salt solution containing nitrate is mixed with a freshly prepared ferrous sulfate. Then concentrated sulfuric acid is added slowly along the sides of the test tube. Then you can see a reddish brown ring. A brown ring is generated at the junction of two liquids, and this brown ring is due to the formation of nitrous of ferrous sulfate, or it is due to the formation of a complex penta-aqua nitrosonium iron 1 sulfate. This complex is responsible for the brown color. Okay, that is these are some introductory part of group 15 elements, that is of P block. About nitrogen family, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth are the members of P block elements. Their general configuration is NS2NP3. Due to the stable configuration, they attain extra stability, half-filled configuration. And about their compound reaction with the hydrogen and their properties: thermal stability, bond angle, basic character, maximum for ammonia, least for bismuth, reducing character is in the reverse direction. Nitrogen do not form pentahalide due to the absence of d orbital. And it forms, nitrogen forms a series of oxide in which the oxidation state of nitrogen changes from +1 to +5. Nitrous oxide is called a laughing gas. NO2 undergo dimerization because of the presence of odd electron or unpaired electron. And the two compounds, one is ammonia and other is nitric acid. Their preparation, that is important. Okay, the remaining thing we discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.